So we're here outside Oklahoma City heading for Texas. This is kind of a cool charging station. This is Francis Energy. They're Oklahoma based and they were one of the first to build out a charging provider network. There were some subsidies, they raised some money, worked out pretty well, except the first generation equipment wasn't that good. It was slow and unreliable. Here's what's interesting. The new equipment is out, the cars can charge quicker, the power level of the equipment is going up, and Francis, they're doing something very innovative. They're replacing their 3, 4, 5-year-old equipment with new equipment, but there's a wrinkle. It's made by Tesla. Traditionally, those Tesla superchargers, we saw the factory in Buffalo, were only used for Tesla stations. But last year, Tesla started selling the hardware, highly reliable hardware with a great reputation from years of being perfected on the Tesla charging network, to other providers, starting in Europe and now here in the US. So here you go. These are Tesla V3 chargers, and they're going to get upgraded to be even quicker. They're still not as quick as those units that we've been using at Iona and at Mercedes charging in Walmart. But see, Calumet Supercharger open to all electric vehicles. And there's Francis, which has a big and growing network. They're all over Pennsylvania. You see them here in, obviously in Oklahoma, I believe down to Texas. No shortage of them. It's good equipment. So anyway, that's the Francis story. Big step forward for an early innovator. And I think you're going to see more and more, not only charge point operators, but people who might have convenience store chains, even individuals. I think there are a couple of coffee shops that have done it, who buy charging gear from Tesla and can operate right there because it's proven gear. They know it. Others are doing the same thing in this space. Autel will sell you a charger. There's a company called Electric Era, which does battery back. That's very good. So the charging infrastructure world on the private sector side is really starting to grow, and that's a good news because it's critical for electrification. If you can't charge, you don't want an EV. I've done this cross-country trip since 2023 every year. Never been better, never been easier. So it's the future, and you can see it right here in Oklahoma.